Pupuru is a native food of the Ikale and Ilaje people of Ondo State, and today I'll share with you two ways to make pupuru. Don't forget to like this video, leave your comment, share this video, follow me, and subscribe. Thank you. So this is Pupuru Ikale, and to make this video really fast, I'm already boiling water. So let's quickly go into the first method. Here is my bowl, and I'll pour my boiled hot water into the bowl. This bowl is going to be only half full because I need the space to mix the pupuru properly. Next, I'll put my pupuru into the bowl and also mix it with the water simultaneously so that I don't have lumps in my pupuru. People who use this method use it because they do not want to activate all the starch in the pupuru. They don't want to activate all the starch content in the pupuru. So this is a safer method. You'll understand what I mean when you watch the second method. By the way, once more, have you liked this video? Have you left a comment on what you think about this video? And of course, share this video and subscribe. Thank you. So you can see that yes, everything is properly combined now and it's time to, package it properly. I'll be using this leaf. This is my leaf, and I'll be taking out this hard part in the leaf. This is necessary so that I can, package it properly and have a flexible leaf. I'm scooping it out of the bowl and then I'm putting it into the leaves. So leaves are considered to be more friendly to our environment. So yes, and these leaves are not really expensive. So you might want to think about using these leaves whenever you're making your swallow, pupuru, eba, and all of that. So I'm just folding the leaves properly and my pupuru is ready. You see that this step is quite fast, right? Yeah. Hold on and I will show you the second step. By the way, once you scoop out your pupuru, ensure that you pour a lot of water into the bowl immediately. This is to make it very easy to wash. Over to the second method. Here is my pot on my cooker and I'm pouring water into my pot. I'll simply cover it and let it boil. Now that my water is boiling, with the pot still on fire but on low heat, I'm pouring the pupuru into the boiling water and mixing it simultaneously. Once more, you do not want your pupuru to have lumps. You might not really enjoy it. So I'm just going to be adding this pupuru flour into the mixture until I achieve the consistency that I want. After that, I'll take this pupuru off the fire and then I'll mix it properly on a flat surface. As you can see me, I'm really mixing it properly, and many people like this method. Many people, they love the outcome of this method, me inclusive. I love the outcome of this method, but when I don't really have time to do a lot of mixing and all of that, then yeah, I use the first method. So far, what do you think? Are you liking the second method? Let me know in the comment section. And yes, I need to tell you, you can find all my recipes on my website. Yes, on my website, www.theonlinecook.com. Look at the outcome. Pupuru is ready, and you can see what I mean by the starch content in this pupuru is properly activated. You can see that it's really starchy, and of course it is really stretchy and more should I say compressed. I don't know the word to use, but yeah, if you've watched this video from the beginning, you would understand what I mean. So don't forget to like this video. If you like this method, let me know in the comment section and tell me the kind of soup you always like to enjoy your pupuru with. As for me, oh, hey, me, I love it with bokolita soup. Ah, Jesus. See, I'm sorry about that thing. You know, draw soup. Draw soup can embarrass you any day, anytime. I don't understand. Anyway, let me continue to serve so that I can tutori you with what I am enjoying my pupuru with. See the fish. See my dried catfish. My people, thank you for following me till this point. Thank you for watching my video. And I have to say, thank you so much for taking your time to stay with me. I appreciate your presence. See you next time.